So I'm pretty upset. I'm about to tell you why. I just got off the phone with TD Bank, and they're telling me that they want to go fully digital. So I asked them, what does that mean? Well, the call agent didn't know. So I escalated it to a supervisor, and the supervisor didn't know. So I escalated it to a manager. Guess what? The manager didn't know what that meant. They just know that they're going to go fully digital, and they don't know what it entails. But what they could tell me was my non-compliance. Non-consent meant that I would lose my access card, which is my debit card, and my ability to do any sort of online banking. I asked him, what am I consenting to? And he said that they're still trying to discern and sort of translate what it is that they were handed, and they don't even know what it means. But again, by me not complying, not consenting, I would lose my access card and my ability to do online banking and possibly other TD services. So of course I told them I don't fucking consent. So we'll see what they do. Are they going to stop me from being able to access my money? How do you go shopping without an access card or anything like that? For now I can use cash until they decide to go cashless, of course. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut down all my services with the with the TD Bank, and I'm going to move it to a private credit union. And I'll do business there. But I'm going to sit down with the manager there and ask them some particular questions. I know that eventually, probably every bank in Canada will do the same thing. But for now, I can vote with my dollar. I refuse to consent or comply with something I don't even know. I did it before for 3 long years, and they tried taking things from me. Do you remember? My job, my ability to travel. That doesn't fucking mean a thing. I would rather die free and go without than consent to a system that they can't even tell you what you're consenting to. So how about we do this smart this time and actually think about what it is that they're trying to get you to consent to before freaking out and just complying out of convenience or fear. How about we try that? Because if enough people don't consent and comply with these new digital systems, they won't be able to run them.
So good morning. I don't know if anybody has seen these new TD access agreements and digital banking agreements. So they go into effect April 24th. I've printed them off. A lot of people are saying, oh, it's a scam. I've called the bank twice. It's not a scam. This is legit shit. Has anybody taken a look at it? Because my rabbit hole down the tunnel kind of brain is, yeah, this shit ain't cool. So on page 4, it says we can add or remove services from time to time. We can change what you can do with your card, credentials, or PIN, or how you can use them at any time. We don't have to give you any notice. So it goes on to say that they can change your limits. We can change the type of transactions your card can do from time to time. We don't have to give you notice. It says it repeatedly. I tried talking to them last night and I got hung up on. So I'm just curious, has anybody else looked into this? It says here, we may change the limits at any time without notice to you unless required by law. Now, if you don't agree with these new terms in the access and digital banking agreement, legally, they say your bank account needs to be closed. The other thing that I find is interesting is I got an email notification about this, and you have to log in on the website, not on your app, to read these messages. On page 17, it says here that they will not use online platforms, telephone, email, text message, or other electric delivery method. We won't use those methods when the law requires us to communicate with you in any other way. So I don't understand this, because if legally I can't have my bank accounts open if I decline this agreement, how come legally I should be getting something in paper, right? Has anybody looked into this? Have you guys read it? Because this some sketchy banking for sure. If you've changed banks, let me know, like, what are the options here? I'd be really interested to know. Thanks, guys.